Hey everybody, Steve here from Pass+One. How are you? Well, if you tried to join me just a second ago for a live session using Crapsy, you'll know that it didn't work very well because Crapsy didn't seem to work very well. So we're going old school, my friends. We're going back to the chips, going back to the table. I'm just going to do this manually, which is perfectly okay because I like doing it manually. And yeah, let's just have some fun. So what I was saying was that when I went to Dallas and I played at WinStar, the second time I played at WinStar, I got pretty far down, but came back and won most of my money back. Overall, the two trips at WinStar, I ended up winning about $600 or $700. I lost money at Choctaw, so overall I still did well for the trip. But the big thing was when I was there on that last day, the guy that was next to me, really nice guy, went dark. He was dark almost the entire time and walked away. No lie, he had $12,000, $14,000 from a $500 buy-in. It was truly amazing. I wish I paid more attention to what exactly he was doing so that way I could mimic it. But let's. I'm going to give it a try today with some of my own little, you know me, some of my own little love and attention on to what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get going. We'll try to adjust a little bit here. I wasn't meaning to actually film it this way, but let's go for it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do $100 on the pass line. So we got that. We're going to do. We have to choose a number 4 or 10. I'm going to choose the 10. So we're going to put $300 on the lay for the 10. And we're going to pay, that's going to be $150, so it's a $7 VIG. There's my $7 for the VIG. That's good. We're still going to play the all tall small because you never know when that random shooter is going to go off. So we're going to play 25. We're going to put $60 on the all tall small. And the other thing that we're going to do is we got to cover up some bets because remember here, if the 2 or 3 get rolled, then I win $100. That's awesome. But if the 7 gets rolled, I lose. And now someone's at the door. Andrew, did you get that? It just nobody wants me to record today. So if the 7 gets rolled, is it a package?
Yeah.
Just pick it up. All right. So Amazon. All right. So if the 7 gets rolled, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to throw $20 down on the 7s. And then I'm also going to throw down $10 on the straight yo, $5 on the 12. So I've got $35 in action right there. Now, I have $300 on that 10, so I need to make sure I cover off the hard 10. So I'm going to put $40 on the hard 10. $40 on the hard 10 will pay me $320. Minus the 40, so it pays me $280. So I'd lose $20 if something. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's just make it easy. We're gonna make $50. $50 on the hard 10. Okay, so that's way too much. Let me see. 10 would pay 80. No, that's fine. $50. That'll pay $400. I don't know what I was just thinking. So we're looking good. Now, one thing that he did that I really liked is while he was playing dark, and he was going for the dark, because he's going to play Don't Come on everything. The other thing that he did that I did like, though, is to start off, he went ahead on that first roll. He went ahead and he played. Let me go ahead and get some greens. Now he only did 160, but I'm gonna start us off with 320. On the inside. All right, everything's working. We're good. Today there is no dice are out, dice are set. No, we're just going to pick up a pair of dice and we're going to throw them to the middle of the table. 3, 6, 9 is what we start off with. Let's get these guys out of here. So 3, 6, 9 gets rolled. So mark the 9 right there. Bring this down. Now that 9 has $50. It's going to pay us $70 minus the 35. I want to keep up this. So I'm going to get $35 in profit from it. I'm going to bring that down. There's that. We're going to put $25, only $25 on the Don't Come. And I'm going to go ahead and throw $50 in odds on the don't pass. Make it $60 in odds. That'll pay 40 because it's a 9. All right. So we get our next pair of dice. And we roll them. And look at that, 5, 2, 7. All right, well, that's not really what we wanted. But let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens with this. So we lose that money, so let's get rid of that. Oh, we wouldn't have had that $50 on the 10. That was just, I just wasn't paying attention as I'm talking to all of you guys. All right, so we lose all that. Really, we wanted a couple more hits. But let's just see. We lose all that. Now here we have $20, so that's going to pay us 100 and down, because 5 times 20 is 100. Here we get paid 100 and that's 60, so we get paid 140. There's 140, and here we have 300. That's going to pay us 150. So let's just do a quick count and see where we are with things. Sorry about this. I certainly didn't expect it to be a 0.7 out. All right, so we have 100 right there. We know that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 200. 275, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have $310. 310, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So look at that. We actually made a little bit of money because there's 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. That's 1,000. And we've got, basically 18. We made basically 28 bucks on that roll. There's something to it. All right, well, let's continue. Let's get right back up on this bad boy, and let's do it again, shall we? All right, I'm going to throw in $200 so I can get some greens. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my greens. This is back off. So here we go. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Up top, we have 2 and 2. Let's get our caps on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, that's 3. And we have $10 in between. Alrighty, and let's get our other stuff. We have $100 on the don't pass. We have $300 on the 10. So to get that 50 out of here, $7 VIG. There's the $7 VIG. All right. Oh, and the last thing we need to do, let's get our other things. Remember, we're going to do 4 on the 7, 2 on the yo, 1 on the 12, and then we're doing $40 on the hard 10. No, we said 50. We're going to do $50 on the hard 10. 5 red equals 1 green. $50 on the hard 10. All right. Well, let's do this again. So shooter 1. Made us a little bit of money. Let's see what shooter 2 can do for us. Here we go. Oh, we pick him up. We chunk him out. 3, 2, 5. Oh, let's pull this back in. 3, 2, 5 gets rolled on that random roller. 3, 2, 5. All right. So second shooter gets a 5. We know that the 5 is going to pay us $70. We're going to keep 35 up, so we're going to get $35. We're going to take all of that. We're going to put a quarter onto the don't come, and we're putting $60 onto the odds on the don't pass. Remember that $60 will pay us $40. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Oh, and we get the hard 10. Now, that we go, oh, but that's what you bet. Yes, we did. So we lose. This is why you have the hedge of the hard way. So we lose $300 there, but we get 400 and down, 350 and stay up. So I'm going to keep the 300 there. I'm going to pocket 50 bucks off of that roll. And we're going to keep, oh, this comes over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to say, nope, take it down. I don't have to keep it up there. I can take it down immediately. So I'm going to take it down and put it right back on the don't come. I don't want to have the extra money over there if I don't need to. Dice are out. Dice are shot out there. And 3, 6, 9 is the roll. 3, 6, 9. So 50 pays us 70. There we go. There's the $70 in profit. We're going to take this quarter and we're going to use the $50 that were there. That'll become odds on top of it. And make it $60 in odds. Let's make it even easier. Oh, why am I paying for over there? Oh, because I took the $50. There we go. So $75. So we're going to pocket the rest of this. Oh, and we want to keep the 35 running. So there's the 35. And that gives us another right there. So now we've hit the 9, the 5, the 9, and the 10. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. And there's a 1, 5, 6. So we're going to mark the 6 right there. Now here we go again. We have $60. It's going to pay us 70 minus 35. So it's going to pay us $35. There we go. We're going to put that there. And we're going to leave $60. Well, $70. $70 will pay us 60 if I'm doing my math correct, which I can't guarantee that I am. I'm not a dark side player, but I believe that is correct. No, that's like a pass line. So 60 would pay 50. There we go. 60 would pay 50. All right. Wait a second. What's the point here? The point's 5. I'm like, wait, something doesn't look quite right. All right, here we go. And the throw. Random roll. Oh, a hard 6. That's not what we wanted at all, a hard 6. Oops, and we've got to put a quarter out there. There's a quarter out. The hard 6 hits, we lose. We lose that money. Comes over. And I'm throwing 100 to get 4. All right, so there's our 4. So there's $35 to put this back up again. I don't know why I'm actually doing this. I shouldn't do this. I'm going to leave. We'll let it go one more time because I just paid for it. But let's put $60. 60 will pay us 50. Nice easy toss. 6 to 8. Oh, this actually should be, that should have been up there. This is up there. It's down here. All right. So 6 to 8 gets rolled. Mark the 8. 60 gets paid 70. Now this time we're letting this stuff drop. I should have been doing that all along. That was my mistake. Oh, I forgot to put the green out there. There's the green. Travels. And we're going to just make it look like 60. We're going to pocket the 70. Yeah, I think I did this all messed up. But let's see what happens. For some reason, I feel like I've really messed this up. But let's keep going. And there's the 437. All right, 437 gets rolled. That's a good hit for us. We're like, phew. All right, so we lose the 50 there. We lose the 50 off the 4. We lose the 60 up top. But we have 300 right here. That's going to pay us 150. Thank you very much. Here we have 75. That's going to pay us 50 for the odds and 25 more for the bets. That's paying us $75. Here we have 60. That's going to pay us 25 for the odds plus 50. So that pays us $75. Here we get $75 again. There it is. And here we get $100 plus 40. So we get 140. right, so let's take up all of our winnings. And that's what's so funny is, you know, you get a throw like that. We got knocked off the 6 one time. But let's just we're going to keep doing the quick counts because I just think this is just fascinating way to play that I've never played before. I don't do it like this. I don't play like this. But now let's look real quickly. So we're 2 hands in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our $1,000 bankroll. So now we're up 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 300, 75, 80. We're almost up $400 now on those 2 rolls. That's just cool. All right, well, let's do this again. Shall we? All right, let's try it again. $100 on the don't pass. $300 on the lay bet. We're doing $50 on the hard 10 to cover it. $20 on the 7. 10 on the ace deuce. 5 on the 12. And then again, let's do our 2 units each across. And then the final thing we're doing is $60 on the all tall small. That's 25, 10, 25. Everything's looking good. Ready for that random shooter. Random shooter comes up, goes the dice, and he starts off with a yo 11. 6, 5, 11. So let's mark 11 right there. That's good. Now, we lose $100 right here. Boom, that's gone. But we had $10 here. That pays us $160. So it pays us keeping it up is $150. $145. 8 plus 20 is $125. So I paid $125. So we're going to put $100 back on the don't pass, and we made a quarter on that throw. Nice easy toss. And now we get a 5 to 7. So now this is an interesting one because we're going to get lots of hits. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to collect everything. So we know we lose here 100, 200, 250, 260, 270. So we lose $270 right there. Plus that's 320. That's $335 that we lose. Plus the $100 there. So we get back though 150. We still lost money. 150 plus 100. So we get back $250. Okay. So we lost money on that one, pretty decent amount. So let's go ahead and just get everything set back up. I'm going to pull down everything that we lost. Let's get things set back up the way it is on the table. So after that roll, let's go ahead and just do this. It's still the same shooter, but we definitely took a hit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 800, 900. There's 1,000. So now we're down to a profit of 100 and call it $50, which is still not bad. Same shooter. Let's get everything back up and running. So we know we have, what did we just say? 100, 200, 250, 260, 270, 280, $330 is already on the table. So there's 330 back on the table. There's our $300 lay. There's our $7 vig. There's our $50 horn. There's $20 on the 7. Now let's make it $25 on the 7, and then 10 on the ace deuce, and 5 on the yo. There's $100 on the don't pass. All right, so you gotta have a pretty big bankroll to play it this way. Your dice are out. 5, 3, 8. Let's get this moved back. All right, 5, 3, 8 is going to be the hit for us. Same shooter that's been up. This is still only our third shooter. All right, the 8 gets rolled. That has $70 that we get paid. So there's our 70 on. Bring that down. We don't need it anymore. We're going to go ahead and lose. We're going to lose those guys. We're going to leave $5. We're going to put $5 on the, let's put $5 on the straight yo. Looking for the second throw yo. Never know. All right, and then I'm not going to put any odds. The 8's a sucky number to have, so I'm not going to put any odds on the 8. $25 on the don't come. And we roll. And that's why I didn't want to put any odds on it, because that, my friends, is called a 6-2-8. So 6-2-8 gets hit. We lose the $100 right there. We lose the $5 right there. Everything else. Oh, this travels to the 8. We're just gonna put a little bit of odds on it. We'll make it look 30. Give it just a little tiny bit of odds. And let's get $100 back on our pass line. And let's get our, lost that. That's back up. 10, 5. All right. Let's try this again. Dice are out. And there's the roll. 5, 1, 6. Boy, we just like to get those numbers. All right. The 5, 1, 6 gets rolled. We're going to lose the 15 there. We lose the 25 there. But we get 70. We're not putting any odds down on it. And let's throw our $25 out on the don't come. In fact, you know what? I should have called. I should have said this is a $10 table. So really what I should have been doing is just $10 on the don't come, and then I can max odds behind it. That's really a better idea. There's the throw. And that's a hard 6. That's a hard 6 on this one. So right away, we lost that. That sucks. Hang on just a second. I gotta take this call. So I'm gonna mute out just for a second. Okay, I'm back with you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. We hit the 6 back to back, so we lost money. We lost good money on that one. $100 back up on the don't pass. 25 on the don't on the 7. And 10-5. All right. Here we go. We're going to come out roll. 1, 2, 3. That's nice for us. So first off, we mark the 1, 2, 3 right there. And why is it nice for us? Because the 1, 2, 3 is a crap number, which means that $100 gets paid $100. Yay, team. Now we do lose 25, 35, 40 bucks. So I'm going to actually throw $50 back in, just get $10 back out. All right, and we get to mark the 3 up there. That's cool. And here we go. And that's a 4, 1, 5. Get to mark the 5. All right, so the 5 gets hit. That's $50. That's going to pay us 70. There we go. We're going to drop these guys out. Drop that out. So $70. Bring it down. Odds. And we're going to put $75 in odds there. Pocket the rest. All right. So really, we'd love to have a 7. Oh, now we have the point. We'll put $10 down on that thing, and we're gonna go ahead and put $5 down on a straight yo. We roll the dice, and we get a 6, 3, 9. 9 gets hit. Collect the 9 in. We have $50 on the 9. That's going to pay us $70. Bring it down. $10. We're going to put 75 in the odds on it. All right, dice are out. Nice easy toss. And that's a hard 10. Normally we'd be upset about that, but luckily it's a hard 10. That's twice we rolled the hard 10s. So we lose our 300, but we get 400, 350 to stay up. So in other words, everything stays the same. I get $50 out of it. We'll take that. Oh, and the 25 will travel over here to the 10. Let's go ahead and do that and put $50 with it. Dice are out. And we check them. And there's the 5, 2, 7. All right. So while we got knocked down some places, we still ended up doing quite well. So we lose the 50 here, we lose the 50 there, we lose the 60 here. So the money that's still on the table, we're dropping $160. But let's look what we won. We have 300, that's going to pay us 150. We have 25 plus 50, so that's going to pay us 120. No, it's not 100, I'm sorry. It's going to pay us 25 plus 25. There's that. Here we get paid $10 for the flat, and we get paid $50 for the odds. Here we get paid $25 for the flat, and we get paid $25 for the odds. There we get paid $10 for the flat. And where do we have $50 there? We would have had to have $60 there. And that would pay us $50. All right. And then here we have $100 for the flat and $50 for the odds. All right, let's collect it all up again and take a look at things. So that was a little bit of a seesaw affair, but overall, I think we did quite well. Let's check it out. Use our handy dandy chip stacker to help us do some quick counting. There's 500 in green. There is, get all these reds picked up real fast. All right, so we have 500 in green. We have, if I turn in one black, I'll show us real quickly. We have 1,000 in green, so we have 300. We have 400. Call it $415, $410. Oh, change that. $510 in profit. Again, y'all, it just seems to make sense. All right, so let's do this again. We're gonna go one more time. Uno más. There's the 25, 10, 25 up top. $300 lay bet. $7 in vig. $100 on the don't pass. $20 on the 7. $10 on the yo. $5 on the 12. Total random rolling. Pick them up. Chunk them. Oh, I forgot to put down my bets. That was silly. Because we've been doing this entire time, so I'm not going to change it. Not there. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, there we go. So now for the 415 rolls. 415 becomes the point. That $50 is going to pay us $70. There's 70. Oops, on. We're going to put 25. Oh, no, we're not putting 25 in the corner. That's one of the things we've learned. Putting $10 right there. We will put $75 though on odds. And everything else goes away. We are going to put $5 on a straight yo because we do believe in the second throw yo. In the press by one household, dice are out. Dice are chunked. There's a 3, 1, 4. That's the first time we've hit a 4 today. Mark the 4, mark the 5. All right, so the 4 gets hit. We do lose our $5 horn bet. We have $50 there. That's going to pay us $100. But we got to pay the VIG. $2 on the VIG. All right, and let's move the 10 over. We're going to put $100 in odds on it. And we're going to just take the 50 back. There we go. Oops, we don't want that. I got to keep remembering, not just throw it. $10 again on the Don't Come. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. 6 to 8. 6 to 8's the throw. All right, so we have $60. That's going to pay us $70 again. There's a 70. And we're going to take this $10. And we're just going to put $30 on the 6 and the 8. I'm not a big fan of the 6 and 8. They're just, the number's it's too commonly rolled. There we go. Our third. And we roll. Nice easy toss. 5, 1, 6. Okay, 5, 1, 6 gets rolled. Mark it there. So we only need the 2 and the 3 now. 6 gets rolled. That has $60. That's going to pay us $70 again. We'll take $70. We'll take the $10. We're going to put, like I said, just $30 in odds on it. Pocket the rest. $10 back on the Don't Come. All right. And we roll. 7 would be really nice. Oh, we get the 4, 2, 6 again. That's not what we wanted. So 6 rolls back to back. The $10 travels over. We lose that. And we'll just reset our odds on it. There we go. And $10 back there. And we roll. There's the 7. That's what we're looking for. Yay, 7. All right, 7 gets rolled. This is good. This is a good win for us again. So we lose the Don't Come. We lose the all tall small. And we lose the 9. Other than that, y'all, this was just win. This is a great hand for us. $300 right there is going to pay us $150. Here we're going to get paid 10 for the flat. And we're going to get paid 25 for the odds on the 6. 10 for the flat. 25 for the odds. On the 4, we're getting 10 for the flat. 50 for the odds. And here we get 100 for the flat. 50 for the odds. All right, well, I said that was going to be our last shooter, and so it shall be. Let's just collect up all the money that we have. Remember, all this gets returned to us. That's one of the nice things. Your stack looks pretty empty as you're doing this because you've got a lot of money sitting out there. All right, everything's collected up. Let's count it. This is a very profitable. Look at that. We had 4 hands. And let's look and see what we're going to walk away with. All right, so let's get this all done up. All right, so we have 100 in black, or 100 in red. Let's see what we have in whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 4 whites left over. That's going to give us 2 reds. So we have 2 reds left over. On the greens, we have 2 500 sets of green. That's going to be 2 blues. I'm just going to go straight to blue. I'm not going to count out blacks for it. There's 2 blues coming up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more blacks with 1 green left over. All right, so let's count out our blacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly 1,000. So I'm not going to do anything with that because that's what we started with. That was our $1,000 opening bankroll. So in this example of going dark, we ended up making $1,039 on 4 random shooters. Wow. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. Quick little video. All right, guys, I'll do another video of doing this strategy again. because to me it seems to work. All right, we'll test it a couple more times and we'll see, and then we'll take it to the casino. All right, bye, y'all.